What is the most obvious lie you have ever been told? My whole life changed because of a voicemail. I was 28, living with 2 roommates in this crappy apartment, working at a warehouse loading trucks for $10 an hour. My back was killing me every night and I was going nowhere fast. So when this tech company called me back after 3 interviews, I thought I'd finally caught a break. The recruiter lady, Janet, sounded super professional. She said they loved my interview and wanted to bring me on as a junior developer. $50,000 a year plus benefits. I almost dropped the phone. I'd been teaching myself coding on YouTube for 2 years, hoping something like this would happen. She emailed me this official-looking offer letter with the company logo and everything. It had my name, the salary, start date, all of it. Even had a digital signature from someone named David Park, who was supposedly the hiring manager. The email came from their domain too, not some sketchy Gmail account. I was so excited I called my mom crying, posted on Facebook about my big break. My girlfriend Emma took me out to celebrate at this nice steakhouse we'd never been able to afford before. I felt like I was finally becoming the person I wanted to be. Janet told me to put in my 2 weeks notice and start in 2 weeks. So I did exactly that. Walked into my supervisor's office and quit on the spot. He wasn't happy, but I didn't care. I was done lifting boxes and dealing with his attitude every day. Those 2 weeks felt like the longest of my life. I bought new clothes for the office, watched YouTube videos about working at tech companies, even started looking at better apartments Emma and I could move into together. The night before my first day, I laid out my outfit and set 3 alarms. I was ready to start my new life, but when I woke up, no one had called or emailed about where to report or what time to show up. I figured maybe they'd contact me later in the morning. By noon, still nothing. I sent Janet a polite email asking for details about my first day. No response. Called her number and it went straight to this weird message saying the number was no longer in service. That's when I started getting worried. I looked up the company online and called their main number. Some guy named Sam answered and I explained the situation. He put me on hold for like 10 minutes, then came back and said they'd never heard of Janet or David Park. No one by my name had been hired. No offer had been extended. I thought maybe it was just some mix-up in their system. Big companies have bad communication all the time, right? But Sam seemed genuinely confused. He asked me to forward the offer letter, which I did. An hour later, he called back and said the signatures were fake and the email headers were spoofed. That's when it hit me. I'd been scammed. Some person had pretended to be from this company, gone through fake interviews with me, sent me fake documents, all to get me to quit my job. But why? What did they even get out of it? Sam explained that scammers sometimes do this to steal personal information. I'd filled out fake tax forms, given them my social security number, bank account info for direct deposit, even did a background check through their system. They probably had everything they needed to steal my identity. I tried filing a police report, but they said it was a civil matter. Tried calling my old job to see if they'd take me back, but they'd already hired someone else. Applied for unemployment, but got denied because I'd quit voluntarily. For the next 6 months, I was delivering groceries through one of those apps, making maybe $300 a week if I was lucky. Emma had to cover most of our rent. I felt like such an idiot every time someone asked about my new job.